Hello, my friends. I hope you are doing great and you are in the mood to stitch something beautiful. And for it, I have a very interesting project. It's a project by NinasDaintyShop, and it's stitched in 4x4 hoops. But as I don't have 4x4 hoops, I'm stitching it by 5.5 by 5.5 hoops. It's also possible you need to hoop the tearaway stabilizer in 4x4 hoops. If you got one, then you can. If you don't, you can use different hoops, bigger hoops, as I do. And we are stitching today the tag. It's an ornament design, but we are turning it into a tag. It's very easy to do it because with the ornament we are doing the loop, and with the tag we are attaching the ribbon or thread, in my case thread or rope, whatever you call it, from both sides, two sides, so you can bandage or then your wrap your box and bandage, tie a bow around it with this tag. And it's a floral tag. It has 13 color changes, 33 minutes stitch, and 18,341 stitches it has. You need a rope or a ribbon to tie your box, and I can't tell how big it should be because it depends how big your box is, so you can wrap it around with your tag on it. So we need two pieces of such rope or ribbon. We need a fabric, and in my case it's a sparkly fabric, which is 2 feet the hoop, 4x4. And this is felt, which we will also need for stitching our ornament. And we're starting with stitching the placement line. Okay, let's stitch it. Alrighty, and what do we do next? We take our ropes, or it may be ribbon. In your case, it doesn't matter much. And as I decided to make this tag a bit Christmassy, I want to make it into with this red and white ropes. And you tape your two pieces of ropes like this in the top center and in the bottom center. In the top center and in the bottom center. I'll show you better. Look, this is the bottom center, and I tape the whole rope like this, and then the top center, and we just place it so it will be out of the way of our stitching, so we can tape it a little like that. Just tape it in place so it will be not moving. Next, we need to put felt on top and attach it with the next step. Let's fix our thread again. Rethread it. So earlier I stitched it into an ornament, and in case you are stitching it with ornament, instead of these two pieces of rope, as I did ropes, you need to attach just the loop in this top center, and that will turn it into an ornament, that will stitch it into an ornament. And my ornament turned out really pretty, and I will show you by the end of this video. And my design isn't posted yet, but it will be soon as I release this video. So, and we have to care not to trim our ribbon or ropes, whatever we are using for this project. And my shadow. By the way, that's a very good song, Me and My Shadow. Peggy Lee sings it, and I love it. Also, Peggy Lee's good song is That All That There Is. I enjoy these songs a lot these days. I don't know, I have a moment of these songs right now all the time. So next we are placing the fabric on top, and we are fixing it with the third step. Okay, we did it, and next we need to stitch the quilting stitches. Let's do it. Okay. I need to remove this thread here. Okay, we continue. So next we will stitch it. You can switch colors, of course, like in any project, but this flower has so many colors. It's so much fun to switch colors on this one. And as we are making Christmas kind of flower, let's do red color for sure. Red. Okay, let's do it red. By the way, bobbin threads, I ordered pre-wound bobbin threads. Look at how good they are. I use them and I'm happy with them. I ordered them from Chimu. Well, it's not an ad. I'm just happy I bought them. So we will have green, and for Christmas colors, green, white, another green, and maybe burgundy. Oh, and maybe also honey color, also Christmassy color. And I think that's all. It doesn't need many colors. It's a floral design, and you can turn it into an ornament and a tag. And right now we're stitching the tag. This design has tutorial on ornament and picture tutorial. And by the way, look at what I got, the new ring. I love it. So I hope you started your Christmas preparations, Christmas gifting, getting Christmas gifts, and especially for Christmas gifts. This one would suit very well. You can turn it into a gift tag like we do right now and wrap your presents with such pretty flowers. So, and also good, you can always switch colors, like one gift in one color, specific colors, and next gift in different colors. So, it's fun. I digitized this flower yesterday and haven't posted it yet, but I will as soon as I upload this video. I think I will post it. So next we got color change and we will do it in green. Let's do Christmassy green, which I think is this one. Just my thought. Whoops, I'm moving the camera. me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Okay. So, next color now. Why? Let's see what's going on in here. Something is going on in here. What? What's going on? What's going on? Let's change the bobbin thread. What's going on? Nothing's unturned. I'm already into something real. Cold never shame. Yeah, it needed the bobbin thread change, I think. So we can keep on stitching. Why? Why? Something's wrong. Let's thread it again. It doesn't like my threading, I think. Okay, where were we? Something is stuck. Well, I hate it. This happens when I'm recording. It's stitched really without problems, so it's a problem of machine. Something is stuck. And so something is stuck and we can help it. And I'll re-thread it again. And it's gonna stitch. It has no other option not to stitch it. Right? It will stitch. And I hope it works this time. Okay, come on. Stitch now. Yes. It stitches. Yay! it turns out so pretty, so Christmassy. Yes, we will have to think of next Christmas color. And I might do either white or honey color. Let's see. Maybe golden honey color, I think. No, let's do white next color. Let's do white. Okay, next we got, my design shows yellow, but let's do white because we want to be Christmassy. So let's do white. Oops, I'm moving camera a lot. Crazy. Okay. Let's do now a honey color because it's kind of lacks something. And let's do honey color now. Our flower will have also the center, and not sure what color should it be. Let's see. Oops, I don't thread it right. Okay. Did it. Oh, it turns out so good. Look how honey color suits it. It's so pretty. So I'm thinking I need one more color and two more colors, and then it does the black outlines. So I think I will do the next color in cyan because of the color of the snowflake. And then the center I will do again cyan, I think so. You may choose to do the outlines in different color. For example, in my case, it could be burgundy, like dark burgundy, but I think I like black outlines more in my case. So it's up on you what kind of outlines you choose. Okay, so next we are doing cyan, just a little bit, not much of cyan, and then the outlines. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe even blue than cyan, like royal blue or navy blue. But let's do cyan as we said it. It's not much of stitching of this color. Dear me and my shadow. It's like anxiety song. Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Okay, it needs rethreading. All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, and now there is black stitching, which looks like a mess on the screen, and it's really good in reality, and I don't know why it shows this way on the machine, but you'll see it. It's okay, it's good. It does the outlines. Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. Me and my shadow. Okay, let's stitch the outlines. All right. Good about this design, it's stitched in 4x4 hoops, and I think many people are looking for the designs for such small hoops, so you got it. next we got one more decorative color, and I'm gonna keep on stitching it in black because it's gonna be unique. And let's do it. Okay, so next we need to make sure our chop and bobbin threads are of the same color for our future satin stitches. And in my case, as my color is sparkly silver, I'm gonna make it silver because I like my fabric and the satin stitches to be the same color right now, because I just love it this way, because it will be visible the real shape of the flower, and the satin stitches won't distract, so I do it that way. I want it that way. Okay, and next we need to turn over our hoops and trim whatever is in the way of there is no thread on edges. Then we tape the backing, faux leather in my case, but it can be fabric, of course, in your case, as our backing. And we make sure that our tape will be out of the way of the stitching. Then we hoop it back again and again. Okay, we hoop it back. We make sure our ribbons or whatever we attached previously at the sides here and in the top center, that they are out of the way of our stitching, and we attach back into the front. So now, okay, I need to trim something here. And now we need to trim our project from the front and from the back of the hoops. And when we're doing it from the front of the hoop, we need to take care so that we don't trim our ribbon or rope or whatever we choose for our in my case it's a rope, I don't know, it's a thread maybe. So I trim it from the sides. Not rushing too much for this, and then from the back of the hoop now. So we trimmed it from the front of the hoop and back of the hoop. And then now we are going to stitch the satin stitches, which are gonna be 7 minutes more. So we did everything, so we are ready for the satin stitches. And I will turn off pause my camera, and we'll get back to you when my satin stitches are done. So I am done stitching it. I stitched the satin stitches and then I unhooped it and it's ready. But before I show you how it turned out and how to tie it on the box, I will show you my 3 bookmark designs. These are recent designs and I hope you like them. These are NinasDaintyShop designs. And now let's do what we were doing. We have to tie this Christmas box with our prettiest tag. So we do it like this. And we do it like this. And then like that. And then we do it like this, and then we tie it in a bow. So our pretty wrapping is ready. Look how pretty it looks and so professional, don't you think? It's so pretty. I just love it. And we did Christmas colors on it. And yesterday I stitched this ornament, same design into an ornament. And I hope you like it too. You can stitch it into the tag or an ornament. And I hope you like this video. I hope you decide to stitch something like that. And we meet next time. Thank you for being with me. Bye bye.